Hi guys, how's it going? My name is Anife. For those of you that don't know me, for those of you that do, hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. So last week I posted a huge Sephora haul from the sale, and I have a bunch of new stuff that I've never tried before. I've also received a couple of PR packages in the mail recently, so I wanted to wait and try everything out with you guys. I have almost a full face, so let's get into it. I already have moisturizer on. I'm wearing the Glow Recipe Plum Hyaluronic Cream. I love this stuff. It's so good. I think you're technically supposed to do eye cream before moisturizer, but I've already applied the moisturizer, so let's go in with the JART Ceramidin eye cream. I got this during the sale. I'm really excited to try it. Okay, I like the packaging. I like that it's a pump, so I don't have to dig into an eye cream with my nails. Also, what do you guys think of my hair? Do we like it? Do we think it's cute? My under eyes were looking real dry before. I still have the fine lines. Obviously, I don't expect this eye cream to get rid of them right away, but my eyes do look significantly less dry. This is something I'm so excited to try. It's the LANEIGE Glowy Makeup Serum. First of all, the packaging is adorable. I like the applicator, a nice little dropper. This is supposed to hydrate your skin, give you a nice glow, and make your makeup last longer. The instructions say to apply this as the last part of your skincare routine and before foundation, so I'm assuming that this order is right. It feels really nice on my skin, and it's making it a little bit tacky, which is a good sign. But it's not overly tacky to the point where it's annoying, because I do find that some primers, like the Milk Hydro Grip, I don't like how tacky it makes my skin feel. For foundation, I'm going to go in with the DIOR Airflash. I actually already used this in a video, but I did buy it during the Sephora sale, and it is the only new foundation I have, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I also just really want to test out if it's going to be full coverage enough to like cover up these breakouts that I've been getting recently. What's going on? I don't know, but let's put it to the ultimate test. And I actually have some new brushes to try out today. So I was fortunate enough to have BK Beauty reach out to me and send me their 16-piece luxury set. They literally feel so luxurious. The bristles are so soft. Like, oh, wow. I'm just getting these dirty with my little fingers now. But yeah, I'm excited to try these out. There's this one specifically that I think is gonna be so cool for foundation. You can see that it's angled, and I just think it would be really good for like foundation application. So let's try this one out. This is number 101. I'm just shaping the foundation, and let's go ahead and spray that and try to not get it everywhere. Okay, my earring is literally covered in foundation, so we're just gonna take that off. Okay, let's see. So one layer of foundation was not enough to cover my blemishes, as expected. Like, let's be fair, they're really red, but it is a very buildable foundation, so let's see how full coverage we can get it. I just love how this foundation looks on the skin. It is so beautiful and radiant, and it really does not look cakey at all. With a foundation this full coverage, it's very hard to find one that looks this much like skin. Okay, I'm gonna try spraying some foundation on the brush and then going in with that after. Oh yeah, there we go. That's good coverage. And I've gotta say, this brush might be my new go-to foundation brush. It is amazing. Okay, these are so much more stubborn than I thought. Maybe if I let the foundation sit a little bit, it'll like get more tacky and full coverage. Let's try it out. Okay, it's been like a couple minutes, so I feel like I've waited long enough. That definitely helped in terms of like fuller coverage, but it also could just be the fact that this is like the third layer I've applied. This side is the side that worries me, because my breakouts are just a little bit more aggressive. It's not perfect, but I honestly do think this is as good as I'm gonna get it. And like, to be honest, it's looking pretty good, all things considered. Like, we saw how bad it looked before the foundation. I'm obviously gonna put more product on top, concealer, blush, all that good stuff. So I think I'm gonna move on from the foundation. Also, I realized I forgot something. The LAWLESS Forget the Filler Overnight Lip Plumping Mask. Not using it overnight. We're just gonna put it on right now and see if it plumps. During my haul, I mentioned that this doesn't come with like a little applicator, which is kind of annoying because I have to scrape in with my nail. I like the way it looks. It's like really shiny, which is nice. I do feel the tingling as well. Okay, okay. For concealer, again, this is not new, but I did get it during the sale, and it is my favorite concealer ever, so that's what I'm going to be using. This is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer. I'm just using the shade Sepia, and I'm just using that to highlight under my eyes and correct my dark circles. And I'm also bringing it up to kind of lift my eyes, a little bit on my chin, a little bit on my forehead. And you know what? We're gonna do a little bit on the tip of my nose and on the bridge. While I wait for the concealer to get a little bit tacky, I'm gonna go wet my sponge. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and so are my hoops. I just don't feel like myself without them. I'm picking up this Quo like microfiber sponge. I think the texture is so cool, and I'm just going to start blending out my concealer. I'm gonna start on my chin just because I want to leave the under eyes to set for a little bit longer and get more full coverage. I've really been loving this sponge to blend out my concealer lately. I just feel like it makes it look even more airbrushed than it already looks. This concealer and sponge duo is just, it's really giving airbrushed vibes. Persona Cosmetics also sent over some goodies. This is their bronze multi-stick in the shade Dune, and I'm going to be using this to contour today. I've seen this all over TikTok. I'm so excited to try it. You do not know how long I've been waiting. I think I want to try out this BK Beauty brush in 106 for contour. I never like to apply a contour stick directly to my skin. I feel like it's way too harsh, and sometimes it just like moves around the foundation underneath, which we've tried really hard to make full coverage. I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of product with the brush, and I'm just gonna pat that into my skin. Okay. It's a really beautiful warm shade. This is in the shade Dune, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned. I love this shade for like bronzing. I just feel like for contour, I want something more cooler toned, typically. You know what I mean? But it is really beautiful, and it's so easy to blend out. Like, wow. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more on my forehead and kind of blend that into my hairline, because when I have my hair back, you can kind of see when the makeup stops, so gotta blend it in. This is beautiful though. Like, I kind of want to pick this up in like a cooler tone for contour. I'm gonna do my jaw as well. As much as I love this, I'm not going to use it to contour my nose though, just because I know it's going to be way too warm and it's going to look so terrible on me. I'm going to go in with the tried and true Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. This is in the shade Fair Medium. For nose contour, I think I'm going to try out this angled brush here. This is number 205, and I'm just using that to pick up a little bit of the product. And I'm just doing the shape that I always do when I'm contouring my nose. I find that this looks the most natural on me and just gives me a really cute button nose. I'm really loving this brush as well. Like, the shape is just making it really easy to contour. I'm just gonna go in with the sponge again, actually, just to kind of make sure I have a really seamless blend. Time to set. I have two powders here today. This is the Givenchy Prisme Libre in the shade Voile Rose. Butchering that probably, but that's fine. And then I have the One Size Beauty Turn Up the Base Versatile Foundation Powder in the shade Fair 3. I really wanted something light to brighten my eyes, and this is also pink, so they're both, my eyes are probably gonna be super bright today. I am so excited to try this. You guys have no idea. And I love the little Givenchy powder puff. Are you kidding? How cute. I'm just going to get a little bit out on the lid. I'm gonna tap off the excess on the palm of my hand, and then here we go. Wow, I just used like so little and I look so blurred. This is incredible. Absolutely worth every penny. I do kind of wish that the powder puff was like in a little triangle shape instead of a circle, but whatever. I gotta buy some of those little triangle ones off Amazon. Someone remind me down in the comments, because I'm totally gonna forget. I've been meaning to do it for like 2 weeks. I'm going to set the rest of my face with a little bit of this powder as well, using a BK Beauty 102 brush. I'm just going to pat that in. I'm using a very little amount. I just want to set the foundation. I always like to set my cream products with a powder, so to set my contour, I'm just going to go over it with the Makeup Forever Bronze Fusion Bronzer. And I'm just picking that up on a BK Beauty 104 brush. I love this bronzer. It does have a bit of a cool tone to it, which is exactly what I want for contour. It also blends beautifully, and it's never ever patchy. I'm just going over my nose contour with that same bronzer and a BK Beauty 201 brush. Time for blush. I have like 3 to try out, but I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Matte Liquid Blush. This is in the shade Bliss. I absolutely love how this color looks in the packaging. Let's see how it looks on. Okay, so from what I've heard, you really do not need a lot of this at all, so I'm just gonna go in with the 2 little dots. Is that too much? I hope not. Little dot here, and I'm just using a BK Beauty 107 brush to blend that out. Oh wow, it really, a little really does go a long way. I just did like the tiniest 2 drops and I feel like it was way too much. They do blend pretty well on top of powder. Next time I'm gonna do 1 cheek at a time because I feel like when it dries down, it's a little bit harder to blend out. This side looks really good. This side looks horrendous. I'm just gonna go over it with one of these Persona Cosmetics blushes. I have the shade Bubble and the shade Georgia. Let me show you guys. Are you ready? I don't know if you're ready. Look at that shade of pink. It is so stunning. And then this is the shade Georgia. It's also beautiful, just obviously less striking than this shade. I feel like the obvious choice with how my makeup's looking would be Georgia, but I feel like you guys are really gonna wanna see how this looks. So, you know what? I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna do one on this side, one on this side, and then see how I'm feeling. I'm picking up the BK Beauty 107 again and taking Georgia. Ooh, that is super pigmented. Looks beautiful on the skin. Oh wow, I really love this color. I like it a lot more than I expected. I feel like it looks so much more muted in the pan than it does on my skin. I just cleaned off the brush, so now I'm going in with Bubble. I'm really hoping this is like bright enough to cover the train wreck underneath. Okay, this one's not as pigmented as I expected it to be, or I maybe just picked up a very little amount just because I thought it would be as pigmented as Georgia. Okay, I just picked up a little bit more. Ooh, that's also a beautiful color. Again, not as vibrant as I mean, it's pretty vibrant, I guess, just not as vibrant as I expected. I'm actually just gonna apply a little bit of Bubble to this side. So pretty. And now I'm just gonna do Georgia on this side, that way I don't have 2 different colors on. I love blush. It really just makes makeup look so much better. Like, it kind of fixed this train wreck I had going on. Okay, I think I want to try out the wine size powder now. Ooh, you can see my little fingerprints all over it. The packaging is just stunning. And I got a really light shade to kind of like brighten my under eyes. I'm just going to use a little powder puff. This is the one that comes with the Makeup Forever powder. It's got this little pointed tip for under your eyes, which I absolutely love. Ooh, she's full coverage for sure. Ooh, that looks so velvety. I do look really blurred though, like it's giving me porcelain skin. And you really need so little of this, you guys. Okay, I'm done with all my powders, so I'm just gonna go in with my favorite setting spray. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Gonna take my sponge and just kind of pat everything in. This product is new as well. I did review this on my TikTok. If you don't follow me, go do that right now. Yeah, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand in the shade Pillow Talk. It is so stunning. I actually think it's so pretty as a blush on its own, but I obviously had like 1,000 blushes to try out today, so we're just gonna use it as a highlighter today. Oh. So pretty. I know that people always complain about how little product is in the tube, but you really don't need that much. Like, look at this glow I'm getting with just like, literally that's all I did. So pretty. We're of course gonna highlight my nose using this as well. Moving on to eyes, I picked up a new eyeshadow palette. This is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 palette. I love Patrick Ta packaging though. It is so beautiful, but I know this is gonna look so gross with my fingerprints all over it after like one use. Oh my goodness, how pretty. It also comes with like, so these are all shadows and then these two are like a cream. I feel like you can use it either as a base or like an eyeliner we're gonna play around with that today. Before I get into that though, I'm just gonna prime my eyes with the P. Louise base. This is in the shade Rumor 2, and I'm using a BK Beauty 203 brush to blend that out. I'm going to start with this color here. I believe it's called Heartache. I'm just going to use that in my crease as a transition shade. And I'm picking that up with a BK Beauty 202 brush and just working that into my crease and kind of pulling it up and out to lift my eye. I do this every single time. You guys are probably so sick of hearing me say this. You can see how pigmented these shadows are and how beautifully they're blending. You really don't have to put a lot of effort into blending these out. They are like butter. Honestly, Patrick Ta has yet to disappoint me with a single product. They are all so good. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's just a little bit darker than the last shade, and I'm going to use that to kind of deepen up the crease and define my outer V. And I'm just using a BK Beauty 207 brush to do that. I'm going back in with that 202 brush. I'm not picking up any more product. I'm just going to kind of blend out what I already have down. I actually think I want to make my crease a little bit darker. Also, sorry, I know that every time I tap off like the excess product on my brush, it's so annoying. Every time I'm editing, I just hear myself go, and it drives me crazy. And I know that you guys probably hate watching it and hearing it too. I'm gonna try to stop like doing that. Going back in with that same blending brush and just diffusing all the product. And I'm wondering if I should go in with like this darkest shadow shade or try out this cream product. I'm gonna like do a little swatch of the cream product. So first of all, this brush is crazy. Let me show you guys just how like thin and precise it is. Do you look at that? I like cannot see what I'm doing. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I think I definitely want to use this cream as an eyeliner. I'm just gonna start at my waterline and then pull that up. That is so creamy. Wow. This is such a beautiful product. It is so creamy. I'm also still in awe over this brush. It is like incredible. Okay, that looks so cute. I'm just gonna do the exact same thing on this eye and I'll be right back. I'm back, so it's time to go in with one of these glitters. They all look so pretty. I don't even know which one to choose. I think I'm gonna go in with this one. So what I'm gonna do actually is take this Inglot Duraline. So this is like a mixing medium. You can use this to turn an eyeshadow into a liner, or you can use it as a glitter glue. That's what I'm gonna be using it as today. So I'm just taking a little bit of the Duraline on this Morphe M124 brush, and I'm just patting that on my lid where I want the glitter. Now with the brush still wet with the Duraline, I'm picking up that glitter. How pretty is that? I'm absolutely obsessed. I feel like my eyes are never complete though without an inner corner wing, so let's go ahead and do that. I always use the NYX Epic Ink liner actually to do the little wing, but today I'm going to use this cream product from the palette and the same BK Beauty 208 brush. Okay, I'm actually so impressed with how easy it is to use this brush in the inner corner. I'm just gonna go in and fill in my eyebrows. I don't have anything new for that, so I'm just gonna skip right past it. Okay, brows are on. I actually do have a new brow gel. They are looking so dark right now. I do have a new brow gel that I actually already tried on for you guys during my haul, but that's fine. I figured I would use it for this video as well. I have been loving this brow gel lately though. It really does hold my brows in place all day. I totally forgot to do mascara, so I'm just applying some of the MAC Stack mascara. This is my favorite mascara. Just look at my lashes. I haven't even curled them or anything. Even though the mascara made my lashes look so beautiful and long, I'm still gonna go in with a half lash. I just think it makes my makeup look so much better. These are the lashes I'm gonna be using today. These are the Kiss Wispy lashes that I cut in half and stack. And if you haven't tried this lash application hack, you have to try it right now. So I start by adding a few dots of glue to my lid, and then I add a little bit to the lash itself. Then I let that dry down. As you can see, the glue on my eyelids has completely dried and the glue on the lash is almost dry. It's just the right amount of tacky. And then we're just going to go in with the tweezers. How easy was that? And also, how much better does my eye makeup look? Okay, now for lips. This product is one of my new all-time favorites. This is the Refi Lip Sculpt. On top, we have a retractable lip pencil. And then on the bottom, you have this like lip setter thing. this is what that looks like. It's like a little silicone tip. So first you apply the liner and then you go over it with the setter, and it's supposed to make your lipstick like completely transfer proof and super long wearing. I've already tried it out on my TikTok and I've worn it a couple of times, and you guys, it really is the most long wearing lip liner I have ever tried. It's lasted me through dinner, through a full like 10-hour shift. It's amazing. I picked up 2 shades. I picked up the shade Taupe, which is this one, and I picked up the shade Rosewood. I'm actually, you know what, let me swatch both for you. So this is the shade Taupe. Beautiful, like a nice nude. And then this is Rosewood, which is like this pinky color. Both are so beautiful. I really want to pick up a couple more shades actually. Today I'm just going to be going in with the shade Taupe. I hope the fact that I have lip balm under isn't going to mess with the lip setter at all. I'm just filling in my lips a little bit as well. I love this shade. I think it is so, so pretty. And now I'm just taking the lip setter and applying that on top. It is kind of filmy, so I don't want to like apply too much. Okay, it's been a couple minutes, so I think it's dried down. I am worried that the balm is going to like make it not set as well as it should, but let's try it out. Okay, yeah, the balm definitely kind of like makes the setter not work. So if you do use this, do not have lip balm under. I am going to show you guys the results from my TikTok though, just so you know how actually amazing this product is. I mean, it still didn't like, it came off on the Kleenex, but it's still on my lips, which is good. For lipstick, I picked up this Maybelline lipstick. This is in the shade 92 Nude Lust. I'm on a hunt to find a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW lipstick. Unfortunately, this one is not quite as similar, but let's see how it looks on. I do actually really like how this looks. I'm just gonna darken up the lip liner a little bit. I'm a big fan of this lip combo. It looks so good. Of course, we're gonna be topping it off with a gloss. This is the Patrick Ta Major Glow Lip Shine in the shade She's Expensive. Again, I tried this out in my haul, but it was like a quick little application. That is so pretty. I think I might have just found my new favorite go-to lip combo. What do you guys think? And honestly, everything I tried out today, I am like so obsessed with. The one thing that like I'm a little bit disappointed in is this blush, just because of how many times I've seen this on my For You page and how many people have like absolutely raved about this. Maybe it's me, maybe I'm like using it wrong. It's possible. I am gonna give it another try though, because I do really love the color. I think the color is stunning. But besides that, like absolutely love everything. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Feel free to leave me a comment down below. I love chatting with you guys in the comments. If you like this vibe, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.